And just like everything else in my life, I'm gonna make it up on the spot. What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm in a very good mood because tomorrow it's Kurt's birthday and I have an extremely exciting surprise for him, which we will get into in a second. I need to cook him a cake because he said to me he wants a cake that I can eat as well. I'm gluten-free, dairy-free, and refined sugar-free, and grain-free. I'm a paleo-based eater and he isn't necessarily, but he just sort of like eats what I eat. So he has requested a healthy chocolate cake. He's obsessed with chocolate. So my goal today is to make a healthy paleo chocolate mud cake. I'm gonna totally make it up because I don't like to cook off a recipe. I like to make my own at 180 degrees, and this better work because I don't have time to waste. I've got to go to acupuncture at 6. It's 5 o'clock, so we have 1 hour to whip this thing together. So let me just get myself organized. So like most of my baking, the base of it is going to be blanched almond meal, and I've mentioned before, I much prefer blanched almond meal than normal almond meal. It just tastes so much more like a cake batter flavor. So I'm going to add a whole cup of that, and this is going to become a pretty dense, rich cake. And then ideally, I wanted to add half a cup of coconut flour, but I'm out. But you know, how do you thrive under pressure? A quarter cup of coconut flour. You know what? We'll just add the rest. Because the almond meal is so heavy and dense, you really want to lighten it up. So that is going to be the coconut flour and the tapioca starch. This is one thing I've recently gotten into, and it's a lifesaver in pancakes, muffins, cakes. Heaped tablespoon of that. And some baking powder. Where is it though? Half a teaspoon of this. And then to help that activate, I'm going to add some pink Himalayan salt. I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of vanilla. Even though this is a chocolate mud cake, I add vanilla to all of my baking. I feel like it just tastes good in everything. I'm gonna add some coconut sugar. This is totally optional. 2 teaspoons of that bad boy. And then one of the most important dry ingredients is cacao powder. And I want this really, really chocolatey, so that is not going to be enough. I'm just using the Tropica cacao powder. The quality of the cacao is the thing that's going to make it chocolatey and rich and delicious. And yeah, in my opinion, you want to get the best quality that you can. Go all in with half a cup. Oh man, if this doesn't work, this is gonna be bad. So there's a couple of inspirations behind this cake. Number one is obviously like a classic chocolate mud cake, but also I just realized I don't own an electric mixer. Like I have a NutriBullet, so if worse comes to worse, I can like zip it in my smoothie maker. I don't know if that's weird, but I think it's a pretty helpful hack. I'm going to try to make a cake that doesn't require a mixer. Here is where these gals come in. I'm going to heat them up. Make sure you heat it slowly, or if the water touches the bottom of the bowl, your chocolate's burnt. And once you have burnt chocolate, you can't go back. That's like the number one thing my mom taught me when we were growing up. She's obsessed with chocolate. So anything to do with chocolate, I know. I'm your girl. Oh my gosh. I just realized I don't have a cake tin. Oh no! Actually, lies. Oh. Relax everybody, I do have a cake tin. I'm going to add a lot of eggs into this bad boy. Whenever I cook with dense ingredients like almond meal, you need a lot of eggs to make it fluffified. Add eggs until I feel like it's right in my soul. So it's probably gonna be around like 6 eggs. I know, it's a lot. Okay, that's 4 eggs, so I'm gonna mix that together and see what it looks like. Okay guys, I'll be the guinea pig for this. Probably don't try to whisk it into the dry ingredients. That was a massive, massive error. Actually, I might add it into the chocolate. Okay, so I got like 2 teaspoons out of my rice malt syrup. If you don't want to use rice malt syrup, you totally don't have to. Just use any kind of syrup that you want. Your con, your coon, I don't really know how to say it. It's from Loving Earth and it's like my favorite new syrup to use. It tastes so good. 2 teaspoons of that. And as much as I'm like the most impatient person you've ever met, you don't want to add the chocolate just yet to your batter because it's gonna cook the eggs and then you're gonna have scrambled eggs. And that's gross. So make sure this is nice and cool before you add it to the mixture. And you know what? If you're super impatient like me, chuck it in the fridge. Cool down, mate. And just for the lols, we're gonna add some coconut cream, 1 tablespoon. Definitely need some more liquid up in there. Okay, usually I would just dash the almond milk until it looks right, but for the sake of this video, because I'm telling you quantities, I'll measure it, I suppose. That's probably too much. Okay, great. Don't have a smaller cup than a quarter. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of almond milk. I'm going to add the chocolate into the mixture, and just by smelling it, I feel like I'm gonna have to add a little bit more sweetness. The only bad thing is that's all the syrup I have. The only thing left is honey, but whatever. Guys, look how yummy that looks. Yum. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm too lazy to get the camera off of the tripod. It is gonna have to stay there. I wasn't even gonna vlog this. I was just gonna make it, but I thought, you know what? I'll let you guys join in on the fun, so you're welcome. It tastes really good, but like I said, I want it to taste a little too sweet in the batter. 2 more coconut sugar tablespoons. I'm gonna add a little bit more baking powder as well, just because I wanna make sure it's gonna rise. I just don't want it to be like a cheesecake. I wanna make sure it's rising like a cake. I think it's really good. I'm gonna add one more thing. If I put like squares of chocolate in the batter, they'll like become little melty parts in the cake. 3 rows. Oh, if this works, it's gonna be so yummy. Is there anything else chunky I wanna add in here? Kurt just likes chocolate and chocolate only. I'd rather it be more sweet. Totally optional. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon, but I can only add honey. I don't not like honey. I just prefer other syrups when I'm cooking. But for most people, I think that batter would be fine. I just know that Kurt really wants it sweet. I feel like that's good. I feel like this is going to work. It's really, really yummy. I'm gonna put it in there for 10 minutes, set a timer, lick the bowl, eat all the leftover chocolate, and then I'll check the cake. And Kurt has called me 3 times, so I'll call him back while we make the frosting for the cake.
You have reached the message bank.
Why? You call me 3 times and then you don't respond? Okay, we've got 3 tablespoons of coconut cream. Cake spatula! There we go. Kurtmas, are you excited for your birthday?
Yeah, of course. I'm excited to eat cake.
I'm making a cake now. I just don't know if it's gonna work.
Alright, it'll be good.
Okay. Bye. Out of everything, he's like, yeah, I'm just excited for cake. Talk about pressure. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of coconut cream, 1/4 cup of cacao, 1 tablespoon of coconut sugar. Whatever sweetener that you want, you can use your coconut nectar, your corn syrup, maple syrup, and I'm gonna have to use honey because that's all I got. 2 tablespoons of that. I don't have time for you, drippy honey, hurry up. I'm gonna do a dash of almond milk. That's what a dash is. 1/2 an avocado, and this is just going to help thicken up the entire batter. More cacao powder. 1/2 a cup. I want this super duper rich. 1 more tablespoon of coconut sugar. Tiny bit of cacao nibs. Has a little bit of texture. That's the consistency, so it's pretty thick. Go for the texture of guacamole. The cake has been in for like almost half an hour. Definitely done. Okay. I can't believe how well it rose. I'm so happy with it. So I'm just gonna let it cool down for a little bit and then we'll add the icing on top. I've got 10 minutes until I need to leave for acupuncture, which I'm vlogging also, by the way, for my hormonal period vlog, but that's for another vlog. That's for the gals. The down low. I need to get you in the circle of trust because tomorrow there's gonna be a few things happening in the morning where you'll be really confused, but if I tell you now, you'll be in on the secret. Growing up, Kurt always had really crooked teeth, just like me. Luckily enough, my parents got braces for me and I had an expander, I had the works. So when Kurt was growing up, his parents really wanted him to go to a good school, and I think that's so awesome and really selfless. They couldn't afford braces. Getting your whole teeth fixed is really, really expensive. Kurt got older, he tried to save up to get himself some braces or Invisalign. He was sort of blown away by how expensive it was, and also the dentist said if he was going to invest all of this money into his teeth, he needed to stop doing martial arts and stop playing footy and just being an idiot. Kurt is notorious for getting injured and he has so many chipped teeth from doing martial arts when he was younger. So now that he's stopped martial arts and he's stopped, I would say being an idiot, but you know, that would be going too far. We were asking questions to each other. What's your biggest insecurity? And for him, his was his teeth, and that just broke my heart. And when I got my teeth done, he was just so happy for me. He wasn't jealous at all, but I could see it. I could just see in his eyes that he would die for a smile that he was confident with. I'm not here making this vlog saying that you need to get your teeth done. Everyone everyone has their own insecurities, and I just wanted to do something that really meant something to Kurt and something that he's wanted for a long time. So my dentist is Dr. Luke Cronin. I go to Quality Dental in North Sydney. So when I sent him a photo of Kurt and I said, what can we do for him? He basically said that yes, my fingers are still crossed, Kurt is one of the perfect candidates for Invisalign. But from my understanding, Invisalign is just like a retainer. Have it for like a year or 2 years and you just keep upgrading your retainer, and slowly but surely your teeth become straight. I needed a way to get him to the dentist without him guessing that he was gonna get his teeth done. Like, he has no idea. I haven't even hinted at it. My mum just came over before and she told me this plan, so thanks mum. It was a good plan. So I just called Kurt and I was like, Kurt, I'm so sorry. I know it's your birthday tomorrow, but Quality Dental just called me and they want me to come in and have a photo with Dr. Luke because he did my teeth and we need to have a photo together. And Kurt was like, what? Like, it's my birthday. If you have to go in, that's fine, but why does it have to be tomorrow? Oh, Dr. Luke is going on a holiday the next day. It has to be tomorrow. Duck in quickly and then we'll go to your birthday surprise, because I've already told him that his birthday surprise will be in the morning. He thinks that we're just going to go to Quality Dental in the morning and then go to his surprise. But little does he know that Quality Dental is his surprise. I'm just like so protective over him, and I just love him so much that if anything hurts his feelings or he's not happy in any way, I want to fix it. A life-changing present. Okay, whoopsie. I fully had no idea that the start of that vlog would take so long. So I'm really sorry, gals, but I am going to split this vlog up into 2 parts. Part 2 will be the surprise, everything to do with Kurt's birthday. Normally I upload every 3 days, but with this one, I'm going to edit it right now. I'm gonna get it up as soon as possible. So hopefully part 2 will be up in just a few hours. But Sazzy Squad, before I go, I have an exciting announcemento. Not really an announcement, more of a reminder. My protein balls! On the 18th of December, they will be officially available for everybody. Pretty much everybody, because we are shipping internationally. You can get them on healthlab.com.au. I'm going to try to think of like the frequently asked questions and smash it out right now. Paleo, vegan, refined sugar-free. No, they are not nut-free. They include nuts. Trying my hardest to have 1 a day and like not exceed 1. I want to make my stash last me as long as it can, but it is seriously so hard to like have a bunch of them in my cupboard and only eat 1 a day. I don't really know what else to tell you, but the flavor is cacao salted caramel. Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to see part 2 of the vlog. So if you like this one, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like because it really supports my channel, and make sure to subscribe. I upload new videos every 3 days. I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be really soon. Bye!